guys, welcome to or back to my channel. Hey, I'm Ellen if you're new here. I don't normally start videos walking out and about, but I have just finished filming my It Girl autumn wish list, which will be up soon, but this is a bonus video. I am just making a quick one because I'm going to go check out the new Mind store in Putney because it opened a few weeks ago, I think, and I thought I would go check it out and see how lovely and gorgeous the new store is. I love a Mind store. They always have such good pieces from like Kate Spade and Coach, I think are the two that get donated to Mind. So I'm quite excited to see what they've got in there. And I did say in that video, so a bit of a spoiler for my wish list, but I'm on the hunt for a not an oversized, like a very chic tailored beige blazer. So I don't know why, but I've got this feeling that I might be able to find it in there. And yeah, just see what else they've got. So I want to go get my eyebrows done because they are a state. That is my first POA, and then I'm going to head to the store and have a little look around with you guys. So yay, bonus video. So I was feeling too awkward to talk in the shop, so I'm just going to be doing a voiceover for this one. So I headed on in and went straight for the dresses. They had some really beautiful pieces. This was so Grecian goddess. If we weren't coming out of the summer, I think I definitely would have at least tried this one on. I think it's beautiful. And then they had this really fun little white dress that I really liked as well. There were loads of quite summery dresses actually. This one was more autumnal, so I did kind of reach for it. I think it was Nobody's Child maybe. I really liked it. Then there were these gorgeous Kate Spade bags, and I found these amazing white jeans. I think the one next to them was, yes, it's these ones. They are weekday brand new with tags, and I really liked the shape of them. They were, I think, a size 26, so they were going to be too small for me, so I decided to opt for putting them back. I also really liked these ones. I think I was mainly drawn to this like denim belt they had on them. I always pair my jeans with a belt, so it was just nice to see like a belt already built in. I then headed over to the shoes, and they had some amazing Kate Spade shoe donations. These were too big for me, which I was genuinely gutted about, and then I had to run over and look at these insane shoes. I cannot walk in heels that high, but I think they're really pretty, and I love these gingham trousers, but they were a size 6 or something. Anyway, they're really nice. I also have a pair like them, but they had loads of really fun trousers actually, a whole bunch. A couple of leopard print pairs, we love to see it. These are giving Ganny. I do have a pair of zebra print trousers that I wear to death, and I feel like these weren't, you know, as good as those leopard print ones to me, so I decided to leave them. I actually I mean, I don't know how much I've actually spoken about it, but I'm genuinely just trying to shop a lot less at the moment anyway. Like, I genuinely, this is also me trying to film for the thumbnail of this video, by the way, but you kind of get the idea where I keep looking back at the camera and adjusting. I'm clearly not really looking, but I am trying to shop a lot less anyway. I'm trying to be a lot more considered in my purchasing, and I genuinely just truly adore what's in my wardrobe. Oh my god, these Stuart Weitzman kitten heels. If these had been my size, they probably also would have come home. Trailing off the subject of me trying to buy less, but yeah, I genuinely do love the products that are in my wardrobe, so I am just a lot less inclined to buy at the moment. I just don't feel the need to add things in, which is a really nice feeling actually. These Beatrix Potter ornaments were the cutest thing I've ever seen. I did tend to look up how much they would be like on eBay or something, but they were all £25 each, so I assume there's something, you know, designer in the pottery world. They actually had really great bric-a-brac. I love this set. And then I went straight over to the like true Kate Spade section where they had loads of donations. This was me trying to demonstrate there wasn't too much in the size sort of medium to large section. It was definitely a lot smaller sizes, which was disappointing, but it's what it is. And then I found this bag, which I am really regretting not buying. I love it so much. The Kate Spade dresses were just beautiful. If you've got an event to go to, I would so highly recommend. Like, look at this, like, old money vibes number. The store was lovely. Into Mind. It's such a gorgeous. There's so many people around. Actually, I'll do this chat in a minute. Also just popped into Accessories of Old, which is my favourite dead stock vintage shop. It's in Parsons Green. This is all the details for it. I'll link it down below because it's really awesome, but I always feel weird filming in there because it's genuinely like a tiny little warehouse, but I picked up a little necklace for £4. That was my only purchase of the day actually. I'm now off to Pete's house to, well, obviously Pete, he's my boyfriend, if you're new here. He lives in my house, but his parents' house to go barbecue. So it's the next day. I'm just getting myself ready for work. I wanted to talk about how I found the Mine charity shop. I really loved it. It's a really beautiful new charity shop. It's a great addition to the charity shop in Putney. I think it had some really amazing stock and pieces, and I was actually really pleasantly surprised by the prices, because I feel like our Royal Trinity Hospice is like unsubjectively, what's the word, objectively very expensive. So you can find some amazing pieces in there, but the price point's really high. It's high for the other charity shops, but like not in the same way, just sort of like general London charity shop prices. And they're a bit more rummagey in terms of they don't have the put together stock, whereas I guess where mine's literally just opened, it has like the very pieced together stock. It did have a lot of Kate Spade stuff. There was no Coach stuff, but it had a lot of Kate Spade. So in the same way Oxfam had the collaboration with Zara, British Heart Foundation had the collaboration with what once was Arcadia, and Mind have a collaboration or some sort of agreement with Kate Spade. In all honesty, the job I would probably want to do most in the whole world is be the person who like manages or looks after or does something to do with these kind of charity shop and brand collaborations. I think I'd find that so interesting. I obviously come from, prior to what I'm doing now, come from a fashion buying background, so I always think I would find that really interesting. And I know that there is a lot of controversy around newness in the charity shops, and I agree to an extent. I understand that obviously the reason that this community is shopping secondhand is for sustainability reasons. We shop secondhand because we want to reduce our impact on the environment, and obviously fast fashion and buying new has a very high impact on the climate crisis and the environment in general. So I do understand why people would have an issue with newness being available in the charity shops, but I also think we need to remember that at the bottom, like at its core, a charity shop is a profit-making tool for that charity. So although charity shops are obviously great for sustainability and great that we can use them to easily buy secondhand clothes, don't have to source it too difficultly, still the main business of a charity shop is a profit-making solution for that charity. I also used to work in the charity sector, so it is incredibly difficult to fundraise now. The street fundraising, the sort of monthly donation side of charity fundraising is very small, non-existent in some charities. Now, most of the donations come from major donors, research, or charity shops, another kind of profit-making venture that the charities do. So the charities being given this newness to sell, which sells for a much higher price point, bearing in mind all these charity shops have overheads, they have staff to pay. The newness being purchased from there at the higher price point is much more profit, it gives a much bigger profit to the charity. So I think there's obviously the way of looking at it that it's not great they've got brand new pieces, but you do have to look at it what the core business of a charity shop is as well, and take that into consideration when we're commenting on like the newness in the charity shops, I guess. So I understand people's like gripe with it, but I don't really have a massive issue. Like I obviously still shop new as well as secondhand, like, and I don't make that like, I don't hide the fact that I do still shop new on my page and on my channel. I shop slow, but I don't completely shop secondhand. I shop slow and considered, and I think those are the things that I buy new live in my wardrobe forever, whereas my charity shop pieces don't so much. So I feel like there's a real toss-up between the two, and I also, so I'm like, I think it would be very hypocritical of me to be like I dislike the newness that exists in the charity shop. So yeah, that's my maybe hot take on it, but I don't really think it's that much of a hot take. It's just when you think about it from like a business perspective, you know. Yeah, anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Big rant at the end. I'd love to know what you think on that. Like, this isn't me just putting my 2 cents in and being like, I don't care what your opinion is because I'm right. I genuinely would love to know your opinion on that topic. I think it's really interesting, and obviously the Kate Spade pieces were insane. If I was to need a dress for an occasion, I would opt for buying it in that route. The Mind in Carnaby Street is kind of purely that it has like those kind of pieces. Where am I going with this? And like sample pieces. Work Smart to do a lot of like pop-ups, and also have their charity shop now. I think also in Covent Garden, where it's all sample pieces, because they're raising money for an amazing cause. So yeah, if I was to buy a dress for an event, those are the places I would go to, other than going to like straight to a new brand. So yeah, there is something in it giving us that option as well. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Love to know what you think on the topic, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.